Music industry gets a chance at the MeToo comment. Sex, drugs, and rock and roll, the looseness with sexuality that is baked into the culture. The arrest of Sean Combs last week on charges including sex trafficking and racketeering conspiracy represents a stunning reversal of fortune for the hip-hop impresario who as recently as a year ago was fitted as an industry visionary before a sudden series of sexual assault accusations. The indictment against Mr. Combs accused him of running a criminal enterprise centered on abusing women and of using bribery, arson, kidnapping, and threat of violence to intimidate and silence victims. He had denied the allegation and pleaded not guilty to the charges. But Mr. Combs' arrest has also stirred the hopes of activists and survivors of sexual violence that his case may finally lead to lasting change in the music industry. Though long seen as inhospitable to women, the Bidens has largely avoided the scrutiny and accountability that swept Hollywood, politics, and much of the media world at the peak of the MeToo movement in the late 2010s. There is no single explanation for why music dodged a similar reckoning. Some point to the industry's decentralized power structure, its pervasive party culture, and the history of deference to artists and top executives. Sex, drugs, and rock and roll, the looseness with sexuality that is baked into the culture of the music industry, said C, a professor at Occidental College in Los Angeles and a longtime activist. Unfortunately, that means that rape culture is baked into it because there aren't the mechanisms of accountability. The charges against Mr. Combs are the music world's most high-profile criminal prosecution on sexual misconduct charges since the R. Kelly, the R&B star who was trailed by allegations of abuse for decades, was sentenced in 2022 and 2023 to more than 30 years in prison for child sex crime, sex trafficking, and racketeering. Shauna Thomas, the executive director of Ultraviolet, a women's advocacy group, pointed to the Combs case as a potential turning point and noted the string of lawsuits filed recently when state and cities temporarily lifted statutes of limitation on accusation of sexual assault. In New York and California, sexual assault cases have been filed against stars like the Axl Rose of Guns and Roses, Jermaine Jackson, and producer L.A. Reid. It has created an opening that we have not seen before this moment, Ms. Thomas said.